Hello friends. Well, this is the second day of January and I wanted to show you what me and the girls got done yesterday. See all these leaves right here in the front? Well, all of those were packed up against the fence line all the way down. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have all of the leaves raked up all the way down. And well, not all of them, because some of them blew right back as soon as I got rid of them, but there was a lot of leaves. And the girls were just really loving it, because I put a great big pile. It was up as high as that rooster, and the rooster on the fence, and that fence is 5 feet tall. And so it was a good, I don't know, 3.5 feet of just nothing but leaves. And they got in there and they just went through it and scratched through it and found all of the little green pieces of grass and weeds and stuff that they love to eat. Oh, it was so much fun watching them. But I was too tired to take any videos of it. I hope I didn't wear you out yesterday, because I did. I was playing with my phone, and I get a lot more subs when I do these little shorts, and I get more viewing hours and stuff. So I did 3. I did one super slow-mo, I did one fast, and I did just a normal speed. And so I put 3 shorts up yesterday, plus my video. Oh, I had a backache at the end of the day, but you know what? It was so worth it. It was so worth it. So I'm going to go let the girls out, and I'll be right back. It's extremely warm this morning, and I threw a bunch of scratch all in these leaves here, and all the way down. Just a little bit here and there, just enough to get them to move around and find it. It's kind of like a little puzzle, and they love being able to find it. And I put it in all of this, and then I came down here and I threw it. Let's see. I threw it in all of these leaves. These leaves are the ones from way back there in the back. And these leaves were the ones that I had from the front yard that I put in there yesterday too. I had it in my trailer behind my lawnmower. You can see where I had my chair and the remnants of the fire from yesterday. They'll scratch through that today. Probably go in there with a rake and make sure that there's no hot coals in it, to make sure they don't hurt themselves. Here we go. Okay, it's time to open the door, and I've put my cell phone in the fence line, so maybe we'll capture this. It's always so cute. Oh, it sounds like he knows that there's nothing down there. It's time to come up to the house. Okay, so now they found the leaves down back. Found that. Evidently they didn't see too many of those. So they're coming up here. They know there's a bunch of them somewhere. They just got to find them. They found some there. Yep, there they are. They're finding them. And now they're going to find them in those leaves, and they're going to start scratching those leaves. And somebody's jealous over there. You hear her? She's little Cheyenne. She's jealous. She wants Mama over there with her. She wants Mama. She's afraid of them, and they're afraid of her. Look how deep those leaves are. Look how tall they are compared to their little bodies. They're going to have these things chewed up before too long with their scratching and stuff. Oh, this is so good for my garden. And it's so good for them. See, she's finding a lot. And now Josephine decides this is a good spot. I want to get what she's got. Well, good morning to you too, mister. You telling everybody where it's at? That's what they do. I'm going to go right outside the fence line and show you what it looks like when they get all involved. It's quite the little show. Uh-oh, somebody got mad at somebody and chased them away. Probably him. That's Mo. Well, they're working it. I tell you what, I'm watching this video and I already have 7 minutes and I don't even know how I've had 7 minutes so far. That's just crazy. Time passes so quickly when you're happy. When you're miserable, it just slows down to a sludge. It sure speeds up when you're happy, when you're doing what you like to do the most. This is so calming for me, just watching them do their thing. There's some of them all the way down to here. There's the fence. One of them's scratching the leaves up over the other one. They're so busy. Look at them. They're so cute. One of these mornings I might go live. If you want me to go live, put it in the comment section and I'll go live. And I'll just walk around and show you what you want to see or talk to you about whatever. You know, I've had some people lately that really want to buy some of my chickens. And, you know, my chickens are like part of my family. And I know that sounds really weird. One of my neighbors said, Jane, do you realize that you talk to your chickens? And I'm like, well, yeah, they talk to me. I talk to them. And so it's like we're a big family. And I actually retired so that I could be here with them. That's how much I wanted to be with them. How can I sell one? And, you know, when spring comes, they decide that they're going to sit and you can't talk them out of it, then we'll have babies, and I'll have way too many, and I'll sell some of the baby chicks. But, you know, the thing is you see my chickens, and you see how healthy and beautiful and fat and how productive they are and how hard they work. You know, it takes a lot of back and forth and up and down and figuring out all this stuff. Everyone can have the same thing. It's just however you take care of your animals, your livestock. And if you find that right little way to make them healthy and productive and where you can actually manage them, that's the best thing that could ever happen to you and them, no matter what kind of an animal that it is. These chickens, some of them were from my stock, which my hens sat on eggs, and 19 days later, instead of having breakfast, I got a baby chicken, and that's just the way it works. And my chickens aren't really any different than anybody else's. it's just how they're fed, what they're fed, how they're managed, how they're taken care of. And when they're happy, they produce more. And these chickens, if you look at them, they're happy chickens. They're not forlorn. They're not standing up against the wall, looking at the wall. They're, because they do that. They're happy. They're working. They're busy. They have a job. And as long as a chicken has a job within the chicken community, it's taken care of with each other. You let that chicken stop laying eggs and it's not molting and it's got something wrong with them, they'll all pick on it till it dies if you don't separate it out and take care of it until it gets well, and then you can put it back in with them. And they'll test it at first. They'll say, okay, are you really ready to come back to the flock? And they'll kind of chase it around and peck on it and fight it a little bit and see how much stamina it has and if it's ready to come back to the flock. I know, that's what I said a while ago and you didn't answer. And so, but the thing is these chickens, the ones that I did not get from my own hens, I got through Tractor Supply from Hoover's Hatchery. And I really like doing that because Hoover's Hatchery has the best method of sending their baby chicks out. They send them with gel to eat and a little package if it's in the middle of the winter. They even sell them in the winter. If it's in the middle of the winter, they sell them with a heat pack in them. And I really like that. I think it's wonderful. I didn't really mean to order some in the middle of the winter, but what happened was I thought they would say, well, we'll get them to you, in spring when we restart the selling baby chicks, but that's not what happened. And I got some early February and it was really cold. So that was kind of fun little trick, but we managed. But I like Hoover Hatchery, and I actually went to Cackle Hatchery because it's really close to me. It's up in Missouri, but it's a 3-hour, maybe 3.5 hour drive up there. And I just wanted to see a hatchery. So it was, kind of a twofold trip. And I took one of my friends with me and we just enjoyed the day, stopped to eat. But all of these chickens, most of these chickens are chickens that I bought from a hatchery and just found the right combination of how to keep them happy and producing. I didn't quite get 3 dozen eggs yesterday. So every other day they lay more and every other day they lay less. So they lay every 28 hours. So you can pretty much, the ones that lay, you can bank on them laying every other day. So the ones that lay one day, a lot in a day, that'll be every other day. You can pretty much count on it. And then the next day you'll have a lighter amount because those chickens are laying. So, well, today I have a lot on my plate. I've decided that I'm going to try and tackle some of this honeysuckle down back and see if I can get rid of it while it's dead, because it comes back with a vengeance, and getting it pushed back is not really an easy chore. And I've got a couple of. Well, continue on, mister. Whoops. And I want to get rid of it because it's just nothing but a snake hive. It's just for snakes, and snakes like chickens, and they like chicken eggs, and they like baby chicks, and they love to be up here in a box and scare you to death whenever you go in and gather your eggs. So I try to keep as many snakes at bay as I possibly can, and I'm going to try to clean out this side of my fence row too, and give them a little bit more space over there, and get rid of some of that snaky looking place too. So hopefully it'll make the snakes go back further. The bad thing is right there where my fence line is, it's a couple more feet than what I have fenced off because of all of the brush that I couldn't get to. And on the other side is my neighbor's yard, so it's not really even mine. So I have to really be careful what I do with my chickens and my fences and stuff. I've got about 2 1/3 acres here, So I've got quite a bit of property that I could probably turn into something else. I just have to figure out how and get more fencing and things like that so that I can have more animals. That'll make me happy. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this one, and tomorrow I'll show you what my progress was today. Y'all have a wonderful day. And Rue says, I don't know what he says. I haven't learned chicken yet. He says, Mom, go away, probably. Have a wonderful one. See you on the next one.